We're now standing in Buchanan Street in Delville Wood. And this is the remains of the trench system, looking in this direction, and there's another monument up here we'll go and investigate. You can see the remains of a trench system. Through here all these trees were destroyed and they've grown up since 1916. This whole area is shell craters. There's no way you can walk anywhere without going through another shell crater. But we'll soldier on. It's hard to imagine what this place must have looked like after 4 or 5 days of unrelenting bombardment. As we get to the end of the reserved area of Delville Wood, we come upon cultivated French fields which have been ploughed over, and all signs of the war disappear. This is what this monument has to say. This is where the attack began, on the 15th of July 1916. They're slowly following a path around the perimeter of the wood, and this is what it looks like today. These elevated pathways traverse the wood and at least give you an easy route to walk along. Many of the trees in the wood have these creeper vines going up them which look like a great parasite. They might possibly be mistletoe. As you get higher up, the leaves of the vine, the leaves of the tree intermingle. Trench works and shell craters are still very visible in this part of the wood. Down here at my feet. The wood is full of rabbits and birds. This is the last remaining tree, this hornbeam, in the original Delville wood, and from the remains it is still growing. And here it stands, doing pretty well after all these years. This is the Delville Wood Cemetery and contains 5,239 British, 29 Canadian, 81 Australians, 19 New Zealanders and 152 South Africans. Across the road from the cemetery stands the South African National War Memorial in Delville Wood, and behind that the museum, which was only opened in 1984. Regrettably, we got here on a Sunday and it was about 10 to 6. The tea room and the museum had closed at 5:45, and if we come back tomorrow, Monday, they will still be closed. Proud F. Smith, New Zealand Maori Battalion, age 23. In spite of the rain, this is the most impressive South African War Memorial at Delville Wood. With the statue of Fickle Energy on the top. We've seen replicas of this in other parts of the world in our travels. Union buildings in Pretoria, and also a Rhodes statue in Cape Town. Although I'm not sure that they're all exactly the same. And this is what Delville Wood looks like today, with the village of Langeval on the side of it. And I'm standing with my back to the New Zealand Memorial, also on the same ridge, and also in the Langeval area, in honor of the men of the New Zealand Division, First Battle of the Somme, 1916. From the uttermost ends of the earth. And they couldn't have come from farther away to get here. Where they all came from. The New Zealand Division, after getting this position as their first objective, launched from it the first correction of the successful attack on Fleurs, 15th of September 1916. And Delville Wood